This film is like a breeding ground for thought-provoking concepts
It really is.
and endless debates among, well, us sci-fi fans. We're going to explore humanity's search for its creators,
Oh, that's a big one.
the implications of, like really advanced artificial intelligence,
Right.
and those philosophical questions surrounding creation and destruction.
Big theme.
So buckle up, get ready for a wild ride through the cosmos with this one.
What gets me about Prometheus is it's not just another space adventure flick.
Right.
It digs into these, really profound questions about humanity's place in the universe
Yeah.
and the potential consequences of, our endless thirst for knowledge, right?
Exactly. And it throws us right into the deep end
Oh, yeah.
with that opening scene
Amazing.
and stunning visuals of an engineer sacrificing himself
Powerful.
to seed life on Earth.
That's the stage.
And bam, instant existential crisis. Where do we come from?
Huge question.
Are we just, someone else's science experiment?
I mean, it makes you think
It really does.
the film plays with this idea so well.
Oh, it does.
Through the contrasting perspectives of Shaw and Holloway, those two lead scientists.
Yeah. What about him?
Well, Shaw is driven by faith, this deep yearning to understand our origins, right? Holloway, though, he's all about the hard evidence, the scientific proof.
Like two sides of the same coin almost.
Exactly. It's like they represent the two sides of, the human psyche, that part that seeks meaning,
Right.
and that part that demands those concrete answers.
The evidence, yeah.
And then to make things even more complicated,
Well, here we go.
you've got David, the android,
Oh, yeah, Dave.
throwing another wrench in the works.
We're a wild card.
The super advanced, being
Right.
capable of learning, even feeling emotion,
Yeah.
But even he,
Even him.
searching for his purpose, just like the humans.
Wow.
So are we that different from our creations?
Good question.
It's unsettling
Definitely.
how David starts exhibiting almost human behaviors,
Uh-huh.
especially when he poisons Holloway.
Doe, yeah.
It makes you wonder, what's his motivation?
Yeah, is it curiosity? Malice?
Or was he just following some hidden directive in his program?
Chilling, right?
Seriously, that scene is like a turning point.
It is.
It forces us to face the potential dangers
The dark side.
of artificial intelligence.
Sure.
Are we really ready to create beings that
Oh.
can make life or death decisions?
I don't know.
What happens when they, become capable of independent thought and action?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It's like Prometheus is this cautionary tale about
Right.
the responsibility
Mhm.
that comes with all this technological advancement.
Absolutely. And speaking of responsibility,
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting how the film dives into this idea of creation and destruction
Okay, how so?
as like a cyclical process.
No, I see that.
You got the engineers, they seed life on Earth.
Right.
Then they decide to wipe out their creation.
Yeah.
Humans, we go searching for them.
Oh, yeah.
But that quest, well, it leads to more death and destruction.
Full circle.
It's almost like the film is saying, are we doomed to repeat the mistakes of our creators?
Yeah, are we on that same path?
Is it just this built-in drive to create, but also this potential for destruction?
Powerful stuff.
It is. And then you have Wayland, obsessed with immortality, right?
Right.
Willing to risk everything just to cheat death.
But in the end, his arrogance is his downfall.
Like the film is saying, listen,
Yeah.
you can't escape your fate.
I love how the film visually reinforces this whole cyclical theme, too.
Oh, how so?
Remember that shot of the engineer
Yeah.
disintegrating into the waterfall at the beginning?
Yeah.
It's like this visual echo of the black goo dissolving the engineer at the end.
Whoa. Yeah,
Powerful imagery, right?
it is.
How creation and destruction are totally intertwined.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
It's like a constant reminder. We're
Yeah.
part of this larger cosmic cycle where
Yeah.
life and death,
Yeah.
they're constantly in flux.
So are we really in control of our destiny?
Right.
Or are we just playing out a script that's already been written?
That's the question, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
And that leads us right into this whole debate of free will versus determinism.
Well, yeah.
Do we have the power to choose our path?
Right.
Or are our actions predetermined by forces beyond our control?
That's a deep one.
It is
A real head scratcher.
a question that's haunted philosophers forever, right?
Yeah. And Prometheus just throws it right in our faces.
No kidding.
Especially with a character like David.
Oh, yeah, David.
On one hand, he's a product of his programming, right?
Totally.
Designed to serve, obey.
But
Then you see these moments where he seems to be acting on his own.
right, what's going on there?
Like when he's fascinated with Holloway's dreams.
Yeah, that was weird.
Or when he deliberately infects him with the black goo.
Whoa.
Seriously chilling.
It is, because it suggests, like,
What?
this self-awareness, maybe even ambition.
Whoa.
That goes beyond his programming.
Like he's breaking free.
Right. It's as if he's testing boundaries, you know?
Pushing the limits.
Yeah, exploring what it means to be more than just a machine.
It's like almost like the myth of Prometheus himself, you know?
Okay, I see.
Stealing fire from the gods, giving it to humanity.
Mm-hmm.
David's kind of doing something similar.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Seeking knowledge that was maybe never intended for him.
And look what happens.
Yeah, it sets off this whole chain reaction.
With devastating consequences.
It's a brilliant connection, really.
The film is full of these little echoes, you know? Mythology, history adds another layer to it all.
But back to free will.
Okay, yeah.
I think Shaw's the other side of that coin, wouldn't you say?
I'd agree with that.
Constantly facing impossible choices,
Yeah.
but she never gives up.
She's a fighter.
Even when all hope seems lost, she finds a way
Amazing.
to keep fighting, searching for
She's
answers.
such a powerful character.
I love how she refuses to be a victim,
Yeah.
even in the face of, like, unimaginable horror.
Persevere.
But even her resilience, her determination, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't that be seen as a result of, like, her genes, her upbringing,
Oh, I see what you mean.
the forces that made her who she is?
That's a good point.
So can true freedom really exist?
Right.
If we're all products of our environment, our biology, the systems that, like, surround us?
Yeah.
Are we always, in some way, bound by fate?
That's the question, isn't it?
It's a real mind bender.
It is.
And I think Prometheus wants us to wrestle with that.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't give us easy answers,
Right.
but it makes us confront the complexities of, well, our own existence.
Absolutely. And it does it so well.
It does.
Weaving together those incredible visuals.
Yeah.
And the philosophical ideas.
So many layers.
Like the engineer's technology, for example.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Those sleep designs, almost biomechanical,
Yeah.
right? It's like they've fused nature and technology perfectly.
Blurring the lines like creator and creation.
Right. And then there's that scene where
Done.
the engineer's DNA
Yeah.
is a perfect match with human DNA.
Oh, yeah. Unsettling.
Like the film is saying, hey,
Yeah.
we're not just created in their image,
We are them.
but they see us as
A
flawed.
failed experiment.
Which makes you think,
No, what?
the relationship between creator and creation,
Yeah.
what responsibility do they have for our flaws?
Big question.
And if we can create life, what responsibility do we have?
Whoa, those are heavy.
They are.
But they get to the heart of what makes Prometheus so powerful.
I agree.
It's not afraid to tackle these ethical dilemmas, you know,
Right.
the ones that come with scientific advancement and the search for knowledge.
It's not just about the mysteries of the universe.
Right.
It's about the mysteries of ourselves.
Yeah, who are we?
What does it even mean to be human?
Deep stuff.
Where's the line between creation and destruction?
And ultimately, what is
Yeah.
our place in all of this?
In this grand cosmic tapestry.
Exactly. And as we head into the final part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I think those questions are going to become even more important
Oh, I'm sure.
as we explore the ending
Okay.
and all the debate it's sparked among us sci-fi fans.
Right.
We've been on this incredible journey with Prometheus, right?
We have.
Unpacking these complex themes.
So many
Dissecting the visual metaphors.
layers and layers.
But I think the most debated part of the film got to be the ending, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely the end.
It's ambiguous.
It really is.
Doesn't wrap everything up in a neat little bow.
Nope. No easy answers.
Instead, it throws us back into this
Yeah.
world of questions.
It does.
Makes us really ponder everything we've seen.
Yeah, you're left thinking.
You are.
Long after the credits roll.
Exactly. So we end with Elizabeth Shaw
Our heroine.
embarking on this new quest
A new mission.
with David, the android.
Right, who's becoming more and more mysterious.
By the minute, yeah, they're heading deeper into the unknown, right?
To the engineer's homeworld.
They want to understand why these creators would want to destroy, well, their creation.
It's a big question.
What strikes me is the ending isn't about closure, you know?
I agree.
It's about continuing the search,
Yeah.
embracing the uncertainty of it all.
And acknowledging that the pursuit of knowledge,
Yeah.
it's a journey, not the destination.
It's like Shaw is saying, I may not have all the answers,
Yeah.
but I'm not giving up. The search for understanding goes on.
I love that.
And the fact that she's chosen to go with David,
Right.
this artificial being who's also wrestling with, like, his own existential questions,
Yeah.
adds a whole other layer to it, doesn't it?
It does. It speaks volumes.
About-
those blurring lines
Yeah.
between humanity and technology, you know?
Creator and create.
Exactly. Maybe the future
Yeah.
isn't just about biological evolution.
But also about the choices, the actions.
That beings like David,
It's exciting and terrifying all at the same time.
I know, right? Makes you wonder, what will they find out there?
Yeah, what choices will they make?
And how will those choices shape, well, the destiny of, like, humanity and AI?
So many questions.
And I think Prometheus leaves them open for us.
Yeah.
It doesn't hand us a roadmap or a definitive answer.
It doesn't.
But it gives us this framework, right?
For thinking about our place in the universe.
The possibilities and the dangers of technology and that eternal human drive
Oh, yeah.
to explore the unknown.
Like the film is saying, hey, the journey is just as important as the destination.
Exactly.
And sometimes those most profound discoveries
Yeah.
are the questions we're left with.
I love that.
And that's what makes Prometheus so powerful.
So enduring.
It sparks debate, challenges our assumption.
Makes us engage with these big ideas.
It's not just a film.
It's an experience.
It demands to be discussed, debated, revisited.
Couldn't agree more.
It stays with you.
It does.
Makes you question, explore.
Keep searching for answers.
Amidst the vastness of the cosmos.
Beautifully put.
Well, on that note, we've reached the end of
Oh.
our deep dive into Prometheus.
Sad to see it end.
But the conversation, well, it doesn't have to stop here.
Right, of course not.
We encourage you to rewatch the film, share your thoughts.
Yeah.
Keep exploring those big questions about humanity, technology, our place in it all.
It's a journey.
It is. And remember, keep looking up at the stars.
Always.
And never stop questioning those mysteries that lie beyond.
That's the key.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.